Hey guys, welcome to another video and thanks for clicking on this one. This is going to be a quick update. Just wanted to let you know that, I am planning to stick to my regular update on this account to share and be as transparent as much as I can be about the progress towards $1 million. Of course, we're still very far away from there, but we have a target insight, which is about $100,000 that we are trying to get to in this account as soon as possible. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time, but as long as we stay the course and we stay grounded in this process, I believe this account can reach those milestones. I apologize if you hear my daughter in the back. I got a baby, so bear with me. So here's the deal. We had a very, not a great week. And as you can see right now, this account is at 55.7. And for the week, it's up about $631, so about 1.1%, which, in 1 week, that's not bad. Imagine I can repeat this every time. I think I'll be happy. But, we know how that goes. It all depends. One thing that I want to celebrate, and we always have to celebrate, even if you are on your journey, even if you are trying to reach your own milestones in your savings account, investment accounts, paying down debt, you always have to show some gratitude towards the accomplishments that you get to achieve. And one of the things I was able to achieve is, of course, see this account reach $56,000, which is the first time, all right, in this account that we're getting to that $56,000 milestone. And, we held it. This was on January 15th. And towards the end of that day, of course, we lost it again. And now we're back to 55.7, which, again, it's still an upside from where we started the week from, right? So something to celebrate, of course. But my hope through the week, and I remember in the last video that I shared, I believe on Wednesday, one of the things that I really wanted to see is I can get to was $56,000 and hold it by the end of the week. But we didn't do that quite as expected. The reality is that is normal. This is part of the journey. And as long as we made money, that is something worth celebrating. As you can see right now, the buying power sits at around $591. We started the week at around 11 or 1200, I believe. So I made some purchases here and there, a few that I did this week. I actually added APLD. This is iRisk play. I'll be honest. I added APLD. It's at the bottom there. Just 5 shares. Remember, one of the things that I try to do is to make sure that as I add shares to this, I, 1, look at the sector, 2, the risk level. So as I'm picking up some of the shares, right, I am making sure that I do not put too much risk on this account. It's mostly equity accounts, so mostly stocks, which means that, risk is already high. And by the time I had, stocks like this, where they're doing good, APLD, I'm sure you guys have probably heard about them, Applied Digital. They're doing good so far. Hopefully they continue to do good. And I believe that this stock should continue to rise. But one thing I try to do is I pace myself. There's no rush to it. Start with 5. We watch it for a couple of weeks, couple of months, see how it's performing, try to do more research, and of course, add more. One share that I mentioned about 3 weeks ago, or a company that I mentioned 2 weeks ago, was PL. All right. And this one, I honestly dropped the ball on it. All right. I wish I had bought more shares. Then I think I only bought 1, and then I added, 5 more. Actually, I bought less than 1, and then I added 5 more, which honestly at this point isn't. I wish I had bought more sooner. But again, these are both are high risk play, which is why they are small. But of course, you see Netflix and JP Morgan here. I bought those because of the dip. I'm going to add more to them as well over time and slowly just add to the shares, which I've done through the week as well. So those are the, couple of shares that I added. And of course, I still have my recurring investments going on. As you can see, a list of them down here. So those will continue as usual. So that's why this buying power would eventually drop. But right now, I added more to SoFi. So you can see I only have 4 shares here. But remember, this account is what I'm trying to get to 100,000. I have other accounts that I have, some Netflix in. I have more of this share. So what you see here isn't really everything. okay, that I own. But for this account, I'm just focusing on this one only for this channel, for the goal that we set out. And hopefully this can maybe encourage someone out there that investments do work if you, one, don't try to take unnecessary risks and you know, do options that will end up blowing your account. I'm not saying options are bad. I do options here and there, but you have to be very careful. You have to know what you're doing. And if you don't have the time to do the research and sit with the computer to check the technicals and, you know, see what is going on with the news and things like that, options can become a little more difficult to handle. Hence the reason why we are sticking to the tested and tried method, which is buy and hold good companies that will do well long term. Now, a few stocks, of course, as you can see, we have some Apple, AMD, Tesla as well in here. They haven't really done well this week. Even Palantir as well, they all kind of dropped. Hence the reason why these accounts fell back from that 56,000 point. But again, it's all part of the process. It's all part of the journey. It's something that I'm hoping that, you know, very soon in the near term, we'll get to 56 and 60,000, hopefully very soon. Of course, I always try to get my buying power up again, you know, so the point here is this week, at some point, I would have to transfer some money. Hopefully I can do that. I try to add more so that when opportunities come, I can use the buying power to buy the dips that come up. And of course, if we even see a crash, which is not a good thing temporarily, but they often present good buying opportunities. Now, one thing I just want to show you for the month, let's see where we are. We are up 3.2%. In 3 months, we are up 3.6%, about $1,900. Year to date, let's see, we are up about 1.4%. And if we go out 1 year, we are up 15%. So not bad at all. This definitely was a great buying opportunity. I'm not sure if I did a lot of buying there. This was April, remember? For those of you who are in the investment world, this was Liberation Day, right? When everything really turned down. But I wish I bought more. But anyway, we would always continue to look back and feel like we should have done this, we should have done that. But we wouldn't regret. We wouldn't pay too much attention to regrets. We'll keep, you know, focusing on finding quality companies, buy them, hold them, and hopefully they do well long term. If you found value in this one, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. And also, it is important to mention, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. And if you have found value in it, remember, do your own due diligence before you put any money into any investment, because you can lose money. And that is the truth. So do your due diligence, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.